so crazy Russian dad wanna tell you how I went for Chinese food for the first time at a restaurant with friends. I have a separate transmission of how I've ordered food out at a restaurant, but this one I went sort of eat in. I went with friends whom I met here in America. They were already in the country for a while, and one or two of them were actually like real Americans. They were born here, but others were Russians, but they were not as fresh off the boat as me. So they had Chinese food before, but I was ecstatic that we were going to a restaurant. It was a very special, very joyous occasion. The restaurant called Fantasy Island. I really like that name. Yeah, they don't let us back there anymore, and you'll understand why. So they ordered this appetizer. Didn't know what that meant, but they ordered poo platter. Strange, did not sound like food, but they brought a platter, of sorts of platter, with food, and in the middle there were chicken fingers and chicken nuggets and some other Chinese food stuff, and in the middle there was this little plate with something with sort of looked like some kind of a cabbages that were blue, probably pickled. Okay, so I thought, and I noticed nobody eats it, so I figured, okay, I'm usually the one to hang back, but I wonder if it's in the very middle. It's probably a delicacy. So I distinctly remember, I mean, I look left, I look right, nobody goes for the blue cabbage. So I figured, okay, this is my chance to try. It must be some rare Chinese delicacy. So I grabbed my fork or chopstick or whatever they gave me, and I remember, I mean, a big table, round table, you know, there were many of us, and I remember leaning over, and I was about to grab that Chinese lettuce, blue lettuce, pickled of some kind. I was like, my fork was, I would probably say about 2 inches already from the cabbage, when the waiter comes in, takes out the lighter, you know, and applies fire to the cabbage. I thought he was crazy, and then of course the rest of the table was laughing hard. The joke was on me. I mean, they were making fun at my expense. Why? Because the idiot Russian me did not know it was not a cabbage. It was some kind of a thing that you apply fire to, so it looks romantic in your poo platter. Okay, very funny. I didn't get mad. Okay, so people make fun of you. It's all right. I remember I ordered. Okay, now parents, PG, mention of alcohol. Okay, I ordered a drink. Some kind of scorpion, a very strong drink actually, I remember, and they served it in a cup that was a coconut. Okay, so lots of alcohol in that drink. I don't recommend drinking at all, but I was young and reckless back then at a restaurant and ordered drink, and strong drink. It was a conscience losing experience for me. I decided, I will confess one more thing. I decided to take coconut cup home. I'm very sorry. If police watches, don't arrest me. It all ended well. But yes, I decided to steal the cup. I don't know why. I thought it might be funny, and I really like the shape of a coconut. And so I took the cup home. I'm very sorry. Okay, I confess it now on the air to you. Okay, and when we came home that night, I noticed that I don't have my wallet with me. Okay, and I decided. I noticed it the day after. I decided, oh my God, I stole their coconut, and they probably have my wallet, or maybe I lost the wallet, and that's the universe of bad karma. I felt so badly. Looked everywhere at home, didn't have the wallet, called, cancelled credit card and whatever, applied for a new license. And then finally I felt so badly, I decided to call the Chinese restaurant, because maybe I thought they're holding my wallet for ransom. I called them, and my broken English explained that I took your coconut. They said, sir, you took our what? I said, took cup. I'm very sorry. Please return my wallet. I will return your cup. We will make sort of exchange. They said, no, the cup was yours to keep. That's why the drink was $11. I mean, I thought the drink was expensive, but I was already somewhat intoxicated. So they said, yeah, we don't have your wallet and you're welcome to keep our cup. That was the whole idea, and that's why I drink expensive. I thought, my God, so I'm not a convicted felon after all. Okay, and then seriously, I was so happy that I finally looked behind the television set. Okay, televisions in those days were not 2 millimeters thin, or I would have found it. Televisions back then were kind of like a large train. Okay, they were sort of much more pregnant with electronics inside, and so I found my wallet, and that's how my trip to the Chinese restaurant went. Okay, there you go. Maybe you learned something.